Hello there, peeps. It's your boy Zeke back. I know I haven't covered a couple of the matches that have happened within the week due to really bad scheduling on my part. But today's topic would be the state of Madrid. Talking points for today are going to be the recently postponed match with Celta, and Jesse officially being loaned to Las Palmas, and Mariano turning down, according to reports, it was well over 10 different offers from different places to leave in January. And the fact that James is not a Chelsea player yet, at least, and we still have Isco. All right, going straight into it, I'll start with Jesse and how he somehow managed to get loaned to Las Palmas from PSG. It's only been 5 months in PSG, or 6 months, and he's already in Las Palmas. I guess we can say he's still young, but then again, that I don't know how long we're gonna keep saying that if he doesn't really change in terms of performance and such. But prior to him being loaned to Las Palmas, Unai Emery gave an interview where he was talking about the transfer, and he said something about when you make a mistake, we have to live with it, we have to move forward, and he talked to the PSG's president and he understands and blah blah blah, but it wasn't too specific in terms of if he was calling the Jesse transfer a mistake or so, but it was on that topic in a sense. I don't know why Jesse hasn't featured as much. I think he only has one goal in a couple of appearances, and maybe he must have cussed out Unai Emery's mother, or maybe said something, in the locker room, or who knows. But anyways, Jesse is now back in La Liga in Las Palmas. I hope he gets enough playing time to get that confidence up and build his form back, and if possible, stay off the music, the rap music. Oh boy. He does music too. I've seen him in a music video. I'm like, man, you better get your ass to that training ground and get ready. But anyways, on to the next topic of Mariano, who, again, is currently one of the most wanted players currently in the world. Even though, he's very low-key, they're not talking much about him. But a lot of clubs want him, seeing as, he's third string. And he chose to stay. He had many offers, or many chances to leave this January, but he chose to stay. Why? I don't know. Either way, it'd be nice to have him. But again, he's young. He needs to, play and show us what he does in practice. So, and I know I have a strange fantasy of if the club just finally or maybe gets rid of Benzema, and that way we can have both Mariano and Morata as our two main strikers. Solely, I have this fantasy solely because of the fact that they're both from the Castilla. It'd be nice to just have more of them in there. And then again, we'd still have a third string in Borja Mayoral, who needs to leave Wolfsburg because I don't know what the hell is going on in there. He's not in a good situation. He's not playing as much as he needs to. Then again, he's in competition with Wolfsburg's very own youth product, who is unfortunately ahead of him. But hopefully next summer, he goes to a club that's going to guarantee him playing time. And next up is James, who has said he's not leaving. And I don't really know, because right now our midfield is already set. We already know Casemiro, Cruz, and Modric are the main three. So there's not really enough space for number 10 in there. Unless, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think. This summer, either him or Isco are going to have to be sold. That's funny. You can't talk about James without, mentioning Isco. Speaking of Isco, he has rejected another contract extension from Real Madrid. And he has 1 year left. After that, he'd be a free agent in 2018. And it's a rule in Madrid, either you renew or you get sold. So it's looking more likely that he'll be sold. Hopefully he gets sold to Arsenal, because that's the only place I know for a fact he will not be able to hurt us, just like Ozil. I love Ozil, but yes. If you're gonna sell Isco, sell him to Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. And we know you have that 200 million pound war chest that you rarely use. But yeah. And last topic of the day would be the debacle with the postponed match with Celta. From what I understand, everything was done with a whole day worth of time for both clubs to, grasp the situation and come up with a solution. And Madrid said, they released an official statement concerning what vice president or mayor of Celta, said concerning the roof, because the roof was bad and the weather was bad, so they just canceled the whole match. Said, and it's also an RFEF rule, according to Marsa, that a backup stadium is supposed to be used in situations like this. And it looked like RFEF or La Liga themselves ignored their own rules, and Celta too was like, man, nah, we're not playing this match. We just had a grueling match versus was it Alaves? So I guess they just didn't want to play this match at all. From what I've seen, it looks like they just didn't want to play this match. And well, they got President Tebas, of course, to back them up, and the match got postponed to a later date. Anyways, at least I'm happy, because I'm happy at the same time I'm annoyed. I'm happy because, hey, the injury or the chances of somebody getting injured have dimmed down some. Woo, because it's like every time our players hit the pitch, I always get a heart attack of somebody is gonna get injured and then be out for like another month, or gonna pick up a knock and be out for 2 weeks or so. But that's all I have to say. Hit the comment section. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to visit the website, newly revamped, with stories that I will be uploading as time goes on concerning our players. I'm out.